진짜 약간 초록색 빛깔이 좀 나네요. 밀림 아니야?
Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Time to holler at me. I don't want no school.
I'll give it to someone special.
This is the last name I have you.
As it
In case you haven't noticed, everybody. I know you know this one. If you love me,
Trainer e whai ake nei, ka tau ki te pai tekahi trainer ka rere ma te ara o te tonga ki Personat.
Slipping in the city of trust. I get the skirt when I want. I get the skirt when I want.
I don't think the rollers are. No, I don't think they.
There's nothing that will take me to Yes, I have a high tree.
Other trick talking is so good.
Oh, no, they're good. They're really good. They got me a dog. Oh, it's
Oh, yeah, R&B.
They're easy here. Just put water in.
Thank you so much.
Is that my bestie in a testy?
너무 오르막인데.
Cadbury's chocolate.
음.
But it's really hard, lumpy volcanic rock. Yeah, I hate it.
So, like, what I can do in the island is just hiking.
Yeah, there's nothing.
우리 셋.